Pulse Tasmania, the island's trusted local news outlet. Be notified when news breaks in your area with the free Pulse Tasmania app or visit pulsetasmania.com.au.
The news you need to know. Hobart's 107.3 Triple M.
Hi there, I'm Angel Shao. The McKell Institute has thrown its support behind a potential government stake in Nearstar's Hobart smelter. The organisation says previous taxpayer-funded support packages for the company should prompt consideration of public ownership if further funding is required, and comes after Nearstar's new chief executive, Wendy McMillan, recently said all options remain under consideration. The call's gone out for a new generation of volunteers to give Hobart Legacy a hand. President David Waddle says the organisation needs people of all ages to step up to support the families of veterans.
We've got about 40 or 50 legatees and we're ageing, and to be able to look after the widows is quite a daunting task, and some of these are much younger widows, so we need extra help.
And briefly, almost $10 million worth of illicit tobacco and vaping products were seized in Tasmania over the last financial year, according to the Department of Health. Over to sport, and the BBL 16 schedule has been announced for the Hurricanes, with the club opening its book against the Heat at Ninja Stadium on December 17.
Triple M National News.
Hey, I'm Michaela Savage. A new national framework for AI will be announced by the Prime Minister in a speech today. An Office of AI will be established within the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet. It'll be responsible for coordinating the design of new Australian standards for the tech. A booming black market won't convince the government to slash tobacco taxes. Housing Minister Claire O'Neill has told Seven lowering the excise would encourage more people to smoke while rewarding major tobacco companies.
Reducing tax rates on tobacco would have two big effects. It would make more Australians start smoking more often, and it would give billions of dollars back to big tobacco companies around Australia. It's not the answer.
The US won't charge a 20% fee for guarding the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Trump backflipping on yesterday's proposal. And a T-Rex skeleton called Gus has sold for almost $72 million at an auction in New York. That price setting the record for the most valuable dinosaur fossil sold at an auction.
Clean clothes, a warm shower, a conversation. Small moments that make a big difference to someone doing it tough. Volunteer or donate today at orangesky.org.au.
Sport.
Former Bombers coach Brad Scott could be headed to Tassie. AFL.com.au reporting the Devils have approached him to see if he's interested in being the club's head of football. Scott spotted catching up with Tassie Chief Executive Brendan Gale. And Billy Frampton's free to play against Carlton at the MCG this week. The Collingwood defender's suspension has been downgraded to a fine, with the tribunal finding that while his tackle on Matt Whitlock was careless, the impact was low.
For everything hydroponics, trust Bill and Ben the Hydro Men. Supporting Hobart growers with quality products, growing gear and expert advice. Open 6 days Chesterman Street Movement.
Triple M. Weather.
Plenty of cloud about across Hobart today. We're heading for a top of 14 degrees. Tomorrow, partly cloudy and 15. Then as for Friday, looking much the same, also 15 degrees. And listener knows what Aussie ears want to hear. The best radio and audio created for you.